So, good morning everybody. I'm here in the southeast corner of Sweden, a place called Baskermöller. Ian Smith of Ian Smith Photography, and yeah, I'm a landscape photographer. And about Christmas time I started wildlife photography. I got a wildlife lens, and yeah, I've been absolutely loving it. So I've got a really good friend who's a fantastic wildlife photographer, Espen Helland in Scotland, and yeah, he's inspired me to start landscape photography, wildlife photography. So it's been a great last few months. So something interesting happened. I've been wanting to try and take it to the next level and get closer to wildlife, and the way to do it is by using a photography blind. And there's a company out there called Tragopan, and I was very lucky and privileged to be sent one of their premium blinds, this Tragopan V6, to try out and see whether it helps my photography and assist me in getting close to the birds or animals. So here is the blind right here. It is this guy right here. And let me tell you, the first thing I noticed is how light it is. I mean, the last thing you want to be doing is lugging through forests and up hills with this guy, plus all your camera luggage as well. But this is just really, really light. So it fits into this bag right here. And I'm gonna go and pitch it up, see how easy it is to set up. For me, nothing comes easy, so I'm gonna have a go and get this up, see how quick it takes, and then I'm gonna try and get used to the features that this blind has, and then I'll talk you through what I find out. But so far, I'm impressed. I've erected it a couple of times already. This is going to be the first time in the field. So let's go, and I'll get back to you once we're done. So all in all, that took around about, I don't know, 5 minutes to put up. Yeah, around about 5 minutes to put up. It's actually a little bit like opening one of these sort of like summer beach umbrellas or something. It just pops open, dead easy. It has to be for someone like myself. So you also, we bought one of these little camping chairs, which I'm going to show you inside in a minute. but it's kind of ideal because your head is at the same height as this shooting hole here. There are 4 shooting holes on each side, and there are entrances front and back, and then lower shooting holes and on the sides on the other side. So there's the roof flap here, which covers up the mechanism. It's a little bit of Velcro, and it fixes on here like this to stop it blowing open. And the camouflage gives you complete protection from the birds, whichever way you go round. So that's cool. So look at those details in the camouflage. It beautifully and perfectly demonstrates the kind of forest floor and forest surrounding. You've got ferns and leaves and little branches in there. It's wonderful. Yeah, I am so stoked. I'm really impressed by this. This is so fun. So I'm sitting in here. Yeah, there's ample room to maneuver yourself around. What is really brilliant, today's windy. It's not only flipping freezing, but it's windy. We're still in the, well, I suppose they call it early spring, but I would call it still bloody cold. But you know, I'm not hearing the wind so much. The blind really stands up to the wind that is there. It's not causing me any frustration inside whatsoever. And immediately you get the shelter you would expect, and I can sit quite comfortably in here. Yeah, that's the wind just telling you we're still here. But yeah, you can sit pretty comfortably in here and just and shoot away. So, you know, my first impressions are this is going to really help my wildlife photography. I think a problem when you're just starting out in wildlife photography is knowing how to get close to what you're shooting. Usually birds, I guess. But, you know, I don't have the skill set to get so close. So any tools that can help you with that, I think is going to be invaluable. So, yeah. So here I am. I'm all set up. I'm just going to see how it looks with the camera in hand. So let's wait for that. It's brilliant. Whoa. That's great. I didn't bring my tripod in here just now. It's outside. But I was going to set the tripod up right here. And then, yeah, then I think we're pretty good to go, actually. But for now, this is so cool. Ah, there's a little robin over there. Can you hear? Yeah. This is just brilliant. I cannot wait to take this right out into the moors and get on the forests around here. Sweden is jam-packed full of wildlife. We got everything from deer, elk, numerous different species of birds, badgers and foxes, and recently we had wolves. They've been photographed by lots of people around here, but not me. Wolves are better off on their own, I think. But how cool this is! So, yeah, this is my new Tragopan blind. So to round off this video, I should really just conclude by saying this is brilliant. I'm going to really love taking this out. It's so light and easy to put up, which is exactly what you need when you're out in the field. Is not to be wasting too much time fiddling around with tents and things like that. So, yeah, this is great. I'm going to sit here for the next 2 or 3 hours and enjoy any of the birds that happen to drop by. But until the next time or the next adventure with this blind, I'm going to say bye for now. Ian Smith of Ian Smith Photography, we love this blind. Thank you, Tragopan. That's been great.